Uh, Hi, sir. My name is Amita Vinod, and my thesis project is catch. Uh, Hi, sir. My name is Amita Vinod, and my thesis project is KSRTC Bus Terminal Ernakulam. KSRTC Bus Terminal Ernakulam, which is situated in Kochi, Ernakulam. So, transport plays an important role in today's modern world. It helps in improving the distance barrier. An efficient transportation system is essential for the sustainable economic development of the country and plays a significant role in the promoting national and global integration. So, when coming to the project feasibility, uh, topic why I choose this topic is because we all know that KSRTC Ernakulam is one of the main transportation hub in Kerala, and when compared to other population, Kochi have a very huge growth in the population graph, and compared to the population, the KSRTC area of the KSRTC or the service providing by the KSRTC is very less. So, uh, feasibility of the project is one of the main feasibility of this project, and the site is situated in the middle of Kochi, which is one of the main city in Kerala. It is near to the south railway station, one of the main transportation hub of Kerala. So the project will help people to get easy mode of transportation. Next one is there is a future proposal for the stadium, which is situated near to the site. So it will help people to get easy transportation through that thing also. And this project is handling by Kerala transportation. This is a cut out. Okay. So when coming to the data collection, this sheet includes the uh, width of the road, area measurements of the PES base, uh, other utility turning radius, service areas, and other utilities. So, when coming to the case study area, the literature case study, the first literature case study which I took for the project is Vaitla Mobility Hub, which is situated near to our site in Kochi. So, the site is connected to the city through the Sahodana Ayyappan Road. It is connected to Edappalli and Kakanad, providing hassle-free transition in various directions. This Vaitla Mobility Hub is one of the main mode of transportation in Kochi. Layout and circulation. The site chosen based on the integration of roadways and waterways. The location is further justified by the distance from the CBD area, which helps to reduce the congestion in CBD area. So existing is non-pedestrian friendly design, which is one of the drawback of the design, and no public parking spaces provided. Existing is same entry and exit for the intercity and intracity buses. So the actually the best way is not divided into intercity and inter intercity buses. and only one entry and exit is provided. Indra district. So due to the pure maintenance and lack of security in KSRTC terminal, most of the people are using White Hub as the transportation mode of transportation. When coming to the structural aesthetics, tensile structure is used in this building, having arches with a span of 9 meters. Aluminum sheets covered with ACP covering on edges. Temporarily steel structures for boat jetty. So basically, this a future development is coming. Like the best transportation system is connecting the port jetty also. Services include the electricity, water supply, sewage treatment, and firefighting. So my next literature case study is Kashmiri Gate, New Delhi. Mahan Raza Pratap ISBT Kashmiri Gate, Delhi, New Delhi. So this bus station is one of the main transportation mode in Delhi. It is situated in Delhi with a 23 acres of land. So the total built-up area of this building is 46,000 square meter. Layout. I have already given the legend which shows the systems and mappings of the plan in the plan. And this plan also shows the circulation. In this case study, the bus terminal is divided into two sectors, that is interstate bus terminal and intrastate. So I am already adopted that method in my design. So after the literature case study, when coming to the live case study, the first project which I took is Mysore Road Bus Terminal, which is situated in Bangalore, which is one of the main transportation hub in Bangalore. It is situated in 10 acres of land. It is one of the busiest transportation hub after Kembagoda. Okay. So this section shows the bus terminal, intercity bus terminal sections. This bus terminal is also divided into two sectors, that is intrastate and interstate. And this is the vehicular and pedestrian movement of the. So when coming to the next project case study which I took is Chennai Mufisil, which is one of the largest bus terminal in Tamil Nadu. This bus terminal is designed in such a way that the intercity bus bay is designed outside of the main terminal, and the in intrastate bus terminal is located in the main building. So people can easily access the intercity buses and like to avoid the waste of time. So this bus terminal is the intracity bus terminal is divided as a finger type of alignment. And you can see if like three fingers. The bays are arranged in a three finger way, and this red area is the circulation area, and we can see food court and shops in the middle of two bays. So when coming to the comparative analysis, we can see in the first three best stands area is different, like it's 23, 37, and 10 acres. And the layout of Delhi West Station is not organized, like not organized. But coming to the Vaitla Mobility Hub, the site is chosen to avoid congestion in CBD. When coming to the satellite, it is well organized planning, zoning in based on the contour site. Like in Delhi, New Delhi, there is no specific intercity or intercity bus space. But in Vaitla and Mysore, it is divided into two ways. So when coming to the live case study comparative analysis, the Mysore Road bus station is in a centric way, uh, both in a centric way. Like the planning is done in such a way that the transitional zone of KSRTC stand to BTM or BMCT stand of vice versa in the center. In the same way, Chennai Mofussil is done. So my special topic is passenger movement in transport. Passenger movement is one of the main element uh, that has to be done properly in a transportation system. The interchange spaces between two or more modes of transportation are designed with prior importance. The commercial spaces and the center plaza are provided interchange level. It's like lively, interesting, short path to destination, ample runoff areas, time and cost effectiveness, maximum passenger comfort. So I have also done one case study regarding this special topic, that is Garrido Oriente Lesbos, Portugal. In this case study, we can see the main axis of the station was centralized by the continuous, which is my main concept, continuity, brought empathized by the huge glass cover and canopy that branches out into sub branches. Okay, this plan shows the movement of goods, human, vehicular, etc. And this legend shows the areas that in the plan. So also in my plan also I have given a very easy way of movement for passengers and vehicles. Like I have given two separate entries for bus ways and exit ways. That will reduce the congestion of movements in every way. So this is the ordered view of my building. Like this is the roof. I have given deconstructing materials for the as the building materials. This is the roof, truss work, structure, and the floors. Okay, so coming to my site is located in Ernakulam, Kochi Ernakulam, which is one of the main transportation hub in Ernakulam. I have already talked about the site uh, areas. It is a 9 acre of land. Like, this is the activity happening in the bus terminal during these times, like 7 to 11:30, 3 to 6, and 8 to 9. So coming to my site, this is the already existing plan of my project. The KSRTC bus terminal is situated in the same site, and this red dot shows the problems in the already existing building. Like the problems are single entry and exit are given in the design already existing. That will increase the congestion and the traffic in the entrance. No parking facility, lack of seat area for people. Uh, plinth plinth structures plinth is not given in the structures, which will cause waterlogging. Toilets are not working properly. It is one of the main security, and this portion shows the colonial settlement, the development of Kochi plan, the transportation plans, etc. So when coming to the plan site, like uh, SWOT analysis. Like the site is well connected. One of the main strengths of this site is it is well connected. Roadways, railways, and waterways as per the development plans. The humidity due to the presence of nearby water body, rate of evaporation is above the humidity. Opportunities are the site is situated in Kochi, one of the metro city in Kerala. So people will we can reduce the rush by providing proper entries, circulations, providing more buses. Introduction. So this sheet is about the site history and development. The development of settlement and around in Ernakulam in macro analysis. Since my site is situated in Kochi. So, and this timeline shows the development of areas, which includes my best terminal and transportation. And this also shows the transportation development of Kochi. These are the maps showing building heights, history of settlement, topography, building age, transportation, and drainage sewage of my area. So this sheet is about the activity map happening around my site, and this purple area is my site. This and this stretch is from Ambedkar Stadium, which is next to my site, to a railway station. And these are the street sections of the areas. The elevations. So when coming to the zoning level, uh, my zoning is done in such a way that I have provided different exit and entry for the vehicular movement and for the other movements. So, and also I have divided my site, I mean, into my design into two ways. I have adopted one element from the case study is city buses and inter-district buses. So I have given my intra-city bus area in the front portion and in intra-district area in the back portion of the building, because intercity buses are always moving in a fast or continuous way. They don't have time to wait for a long time. So I have given my entry and exit in a single in two way that will reduce the congestion in the site. And the intra-city inter-district buses entry and exit is also done in two ways, like you can see in the map. And this zoning includes the public, semi-public, and private sessions of the site. The first one indicates the public zone, second one is semi-public zone, and third one is private zone. And this map is about the proposed bus routes. You can see yellow dot, that is for the intercity bus terminal and local buses. This blue line indicates the service area, since there is a hotel nearby the entrance. And the the red dot indicates the Indra district bus terminal bus movement. So when coming to my concept is metaphysical connection. The metaphysical connection idea that reality exists independently of one's mind and yet can be known, it's called realism. The metaphysical ideal that no mind is independent, reality exists or can be known in idealism. Like that means to create visual connectivity in each continuous. Also, it confirms security, like breaking the masses from continuous spaces, creating more openings, conflict-free and hassle-free movement. I have given postmodernist deconstructive materials in the building. My main concept behind the design is continuity. Like my design is going in a continuous way. So there will be no dark spots, or everyone can access everything in any point. So in this picture, you can see I have adopted my concept uh, in both ways, like exteriorly and interiorly. In the exterior, you can see a continuous exposed beam and columns and pipe sections, like repetition of color schemes and elements, which I have given here, and shape. And this in this sketch also you can see that. And this is about the exterior detailing of the building. So my total site area is 9 acres, like the build-up area is 15,200 square meter, and FAR is 0.4. In this, when coming to the master plan, I've already discussed about the entry session, that I have given two different entries for both for the intercity buses and intracity buses, because intercity buses are going in a fast way, like they don't have time to uh, in a way that they don't have time to spend more time in a bus terminal. So I have given the entry and exit in the in a shortest distance, and the Indra district entry is given in two ways, like the entry and exit are both in different ways. That also will reduce the congestion in the site and will help to uh, increase the movement of vehicular and goods, humans, etc. It will help to reduce the congestion in the site. So the first one is the main entry. The second one is the second dot is the intercity buses. This is the main site building entry, where I have provided a food court over here. This is the fifth one is the state or in the district bus terminal, where I have given maintenance and ideal parking next to the bus terminal and a uh, fuel pump. You can see the plan is done in a straight continuous way, like here. And coming to the ground floor plan, uh, like the first in the city bus space have the will contain 15 buses at a time, and the intra-city buses contain 20 to 25 buses at a time. And I have given recreational spaces in the front portion and side portions. And the ground floor area is 5,855 square meter. Floor area ratio is 0.4. Total built-up area is 15,200 meter. This is the view of the building. So my building is a three-floor building. So the first floor contains rooms, recreational spaces, a hotel space, restaurant space, ATMs, shops, etc. So we can divide the space into two sectors, that is semi public and public spaces. The total area, floor area is 5,220 square meter. This is section. You can see the continuity here also. Like you can see the roof is also as given in a continuous way. This is the view, side view of the building. This is a second floor plan, which is similar to the first floor with little changes. Floor area is 3,221 square meter. Here also I have included shops, like rooms, etc. So I have given rooms in two floors. So if a woman or I have already talked about the safety measurements of people in a public space. So if one of the main safety issues in public is woman safety nowadays. So if a woman is coming to my bus terminal in a night time, like if she's lost the connection of her buses after a time of period, she can directly go or use the room spaces. And these are the views of my buildings. This is a west elevation. You can see the continuity of lowers elements I have given. Here also you can see the facades, glasses, everything. This is the east elevation. This is the south elevation. This is the top view of my building. And this is the west elevation. So I'm concluding my project. So throughout my design, I truly followed my concepts with giving interiorly and exteriorly elements which gives a continuity in spaces. Like in the interior, logos are given to indicate the continuity in the next in exterior, and in interior the passenger of passenger movement is also in a continuous way. Also, I have given a facade for aesthetic purpose. Thank you.